Hello, welcome to Pure Pilates. My name is Nikki. If you haven't exercised with me before, then make sure you check out my earlier video that's called How to Exercise Safely. As with all forms of exercise, when you first come to them, if you're in any doubt whether or not it's the right thing for you, then you need to consult your GP or other health practitioner. Pilates is a very safe form of exercise though, so don't let me put you off. And throughout the session today, uncomfortable is fine, pain is not. So if anything's painful, then just stop and wait for the next exercise to come up. Okay, let's start then laying down on the mat. If you've got a small cushion to put your head on, that's good. If not, just lay on the mat. You may find the cushions there just to keep your neck straight with the rest of your spine. It's more helpful for some than others, some need it more. So you're laying on the mat with your feet hip width apart. Your feet and knees are in line with your hips. Your back is settled down into the mat and just feel your blade sinking down. And gently close your eyes and breathe. And bring yourself to right here, right now. And though that may be, it's no good lying there thinking about what you've got to do later, or any problems you've got you're trying to solve. Just bring your awareness to you and your body and give yourself this time. Good, well done. And as you breathe in, you're breathing down into your belly. And as you exhale, your belly comes in. So leave it there. And now when you breathe, you're breathing into your ribs. So as you breathe in, your ribs go out sideways. And as you exhale, your ribs come in. So you can feel that we've pulled these muscles in now, lower than your waist. Those are your core muscles. Okay. So inhale, and as you exhale, just roll your hips towards you. So your tailbone lifts off the floor. And as you exhale, you're going the other way. So a big arch under your lower back. And keep rocking backwards and forwards between those 2 points. Flexing your lower spine. And then gradually reduce that range of movement until you come to a stop in the center of those 2 moves. It's where your hips will be level then. So your core's still in, you're breathing in and out of your chest, and your hips are in neutral. Good. We're going to start with the 100 exercise. So there's several levels to this. So level 1, don't you do this, you watch, and then we'll do it together when you've chosen which level you're going to work at. So we roll up, chin to chest, your arms are strong and straight, and you're reaching down to the bottom of the mat. And then you're going to beat your arms. Your core is engaged, so when you beat your arms, your body isn't shaking or rocking. You'll inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. We're going up to 100. It's not as bad as it sounds on it. But if you need to stop, and you can restart. That's level 1. Level 2, you can work in tabletop. So your knees are over your hips and the bottom half of your legs are at a 90-degree angle to the top half. And you're going to roll up and do exactly the same again. Okay, or if you want to work at level 3, you're going to put your legs together, straighten them out, rotate your legs from the hips, so your heels are in, your toes are out. So again, you'll roll up, beat your arms, as I count to 100, and then you'll come back in. Okay, so choose the level you want to work at. You may start at level 3 and then decide to come in halfway to level 2, or start at level 2 and come down to level 1. It's up to you. But anyway, too much talking, Nikki. Let's get on with it. Ready? I'm going to work at level 2. So, ready? Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling up, chin almost to chest. Okay, you're looking down. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling down. Good. Josie Pilates thinks that's a warm-up. But it's certainly warming up anyway. So you're pulling your knees into your chest, your hands are on your shins or behind your thighs, but not on your knees. Never pull on your knees, not good for your knee joint. So that's releasing your core now. Okay. So now you're laying down, straighten your legs up to the ceiling, lock your knee, point your toes, okay, and put your legs hip width apart. If you can't straighten your legs, that's fine, leave them slightly bent. Remember, your core is in and your hips are in neutral. So we're going to do scissors. Inhale, as you exhale, bring one leg towards you and take the other leg down. If you want to hold behind that right leg or the leg you've pulled in, you can feel the stretch behind that leg. Good. And then we're closing. Inhale, as you exhale, other leg. Good. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Knees to chest and rest. Good. If that was okay for you, you might want to work in curl up. If not, stay exactly where you are. Remember, listen to your body. Keep your core in, your hips are in neutral. Straighten your legs up as much as you can. Rock the knee, point the toe. Good. If you're going to work in curl up, inhale, exhaling, rolling your shoulder blades off the mat. Good, and now all together, whatever level you're at. Inhale, and as you exhale, one leg in, one leg down. Inhaling in, exhaling, 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 inhaling in. Last one, exhaling, inhaling in, rolling down, knees to chest. Good. All right, another set. Choose the level you want to work at. Ready? Straighten those legs. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling up. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, one leg in. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Keep those blades off the mat. Good. One more each side. Inhaling in. Oh, I was uneven then. This is my last one. Good. Up we come. Rolling down, knees to chest. Okay. Good. Straighten your legs up. And now, a small move. Relax your shoulders. So you're going to use your core. Your core's pulled in. You're in neutral pelvis. Inhale, as you exhale, belly button to spine, squeeze your core and just see if you can get your legs a bit higher. I'm using my shoulders there, relax your shoulders and release. Inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your core, your tailbone comes off the floor and release. Good, one more. Take your knees to your chest. Doesn't look much, does it? Could feel that. Okay. Taking your feet down to the floor and you're going on tiptoes. Your knees are bent, your feet are in towards your bum. We're going to do a hip roll. Push your feet together. Okay, your toes are lightly on the floor. And we're going to roll to one side. So inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling onto one hip. Now, when you roll onto that hip, all your knees are stuck together, so it can't drop behind. You've got to push with your core on the right to keep your knees level. Back to center. Exhaling, other side. Inhale to center. Exhaling. You should be able to feel this. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. One more each side. Feeling it there. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling and rest. Okay. Staying there at level 1 if you like. If not, you're bringing your legs up to tabletop one at a time. Never bring them up both together. It's too much drag on your lower back. So bringing them up one at a time. Knees and legs together. I actually think this level's easier. I think it's because I can see my knees and I know what they're doing. So inhale, as you exhale, over you go. You're just rolling onto that hip. Inhaling center. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. One more each side. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. Last one. Good. Knees to chest. Releases your core. They don't look much, do they? Okay. Staying at level 1 with your feet on the floor. Level 2 in tabletop. Or if you want to, you can bring your legs out to 45 degrees. So you rotate your legs from the hip, heels together, toes apart. Ready? Inhale, exhaling over. Oh, that's a harder one. Inhale to center, shake in. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. Exhaling over. Inhaling center. One more each side if you can. Go on. And last one. This is doing me good. Inhaling center. Knees to chest. Whew. Well done. Okay. I'm going to try and roll up, but my mat usually slides on the floor. See how yours does. Taking your knees into your chest. You're going to hold onto your lower legs. Pull your knees into your chest. Your tailbones come up. That feels quite nice. Taking your knees, open your feet together. And you're going to tuck your chin in almost to your chest, but not quite. And you're going to start rocking. I don't know what that looks like until you come upright. Good. So you're sitting up straight and taking your feet to the edge of your mat. So your feet are flexed and they're in a V shape. So it's wider than hip width. And you're sitting up, you pull your bum out of the back, you're sitting on the pointy bits, it's charming, pointy bits of your sit bones, so you're not leaning back. If you can't sit up straight, maybe your hamstrings are tight, you might need to sit on a block or a cushion, and that will help you a bit. So, putting your hands on your legs, we're going to do a forward stretch. So inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. Chin to chest, sliding your hands down your legs towards your feet. You're curving your spine. Now imagine somebody's pulling you backwards around the waist, but you're leaning forward. So essentially it's like leaning over a great big beach ball on your lap. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling back up, hands come down, and you're straightening your spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, chin down, rolling the spine. Someone's pulling you backwards around the waist, and you're reaching forward. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling back up. That's feeling nice today. Then back to my legs and my lower back. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling forward. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're coming back down. Good. You probably noticed you got a little bit further each time. So bringing your legs together now. We're going to go forward now. Probably you'll go a little bit further. So keep your feet flexed because this is doing the backs of your legs as well as your lower back. Inhale. And as you exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine. You're reaching forward. Someone's pulling you backwards. You're reaching, reaching, reaching. Can you get up to your toes? If you're still on your shins or your thighs, that's fine. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling back up. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're reaching down. Towards your ankles, that's where you're aiming. If you can get up to your toes, that's good. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling back up. That's feeling a lot better now. Last one, inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. Good. And reach and stay there and breathe. Each exhale, concentrate on releasing those muscles in your lower back and backs of your legs just a little bit more. Your muscles need oxygen to stretch. You absorb more oxygen if you breathe in through your nose. We're coming back up. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling back up. Restack. Well done. Okay. Bending your legs up now. Your feet are still flexed. We're sitting up straight on the points of your sit bones. If you were sitting on the block, you need to take that away now. Okay. We're going to do some roll backs. If you're a beginner, you can put your hands behind your thighs. This is a spine stretch, but mainly it's a core exercise. So let's start with just the spine curl, the beginning of it. So you're sitting up straight, your core is in, and your hips are in neutral. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're dropping your chin to your chest, you're tucking your tailbone under. And so you're curving your spine as much as you can. You're only just off the points of your sit bones. Inhale, and as you exhale, roll forward onto the points of your sit bones and then straighten your spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, chin comes down almost to your chest, off the points of your sit bones. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling forward and up. One more like that. Inhale, and as you exhale, chin to chest, just off the points of your sit bones. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling forward and up. So now we're going a little bit further. So if you need to hold behind your thighs, that's fine. If you're not a beginner or got a stronger core, you can take your arms out to the front. Okay, but you're not rolling your shoulders forward, they're flat across your back. Inhale, and as you exhale, same as before, you're rolling back, curving your spine, release your thighs, you're going down so that your lower back, the bony bit, is on the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling forward. If you've got your hands behind your legs, you might need that to pull you up. Inhale, and as you exhale, rolling back, curve your spine. You might go, I'll call it the sweet spot. It's where you get the shakes. There's for me. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling back up. Straight spine. Last one like that. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. Good, keep that core pulled in. Got the shakes. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling forward and up and rest. Okay, we're going to go all the way down to the mat now. If you can't get up off the mat, try and come up holding behind your legs. Try not to push up on one side. You'll be developing one side and not the other. If you have to do that, alternate. Okay. So, ready? Inhale, and as you exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. You can have your arms out in front of you. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, chin to chest, squeeze that tummy in, hands up your thighs towards your knees. Inhale, and as you exhale, chin to chest, you're rolling down. Keep the control. This is what builds the strength in your core. Don't just flop down. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach with your hands. That will help you squeeze your tummy in, and you're rolling up. Good, well done. Straighten your legs down. You're sitting up straight from your spine again. So I'm going to do a spine twist. Put the outside of your, sorry, not the outside, your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. So your arm's going across your body. Take your right arm and put it behind you. You're still sitting up straight. So you're not laying back on your arm, you're sitting up straight. So inhale, as you exhale, look over your right shoulder and you're twisting your body around. So you can pull on that thigh just to help you with that stretch a bit. Remember, uncomfortable is fine, pain is not. Look over your shoulder. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're coming back round. Other side. Right hand outside of left thigh, left arm behind you. Inhale, and as you exhale, look over your shoulder. You You can pull on that thigh if you like to get a bit more of a stretch. It's a waist twist, spine twist. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're moving back in. One more each side. Left hand, right thigh, right arm behind you. You're still sitting up straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're looking over your shoulder, breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're coming back around. Last one. Right hand outside of left thigh, left hand behind you. Inhale, and as you exhale, twisting round as far as you can. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're coming back around. Well done. Taking your legs out into a V now. Your legs are wider than your mat, and you're sitting up straight. Again, if you've got tight hamstrings, so you're sitting like this, because you can't roll forward and sit up, sit on the block, that will help you. We're going to do the saw. That's an SAW saw, not an SORE saw. Okay. So your knees are locked, your toes are pointed, taking your arms open to the side. This is strong on your core to sit like this. Inhale, lengthens your spine. Exhale, you're twisting around, your palms are on their side, you're reaching your little finger towards your little toe, look behind you and make a soaring motion. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling up. Exhaling around, reach. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling up. Exhaling around. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling up. Exhaling around. 1, 2, 3. Try not to let your sit bones come off the floor. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling up. Exhaling round. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling up. And rest. Good. We're going to lay over on our fronts now. So we're going to do an exercise called the dart. So if you've got a little cushion, you can put your forehead on there. If not, put your forehead on the mat. So taking your arms down by the side of your body, your legs are hip width apart. We're just going to do the bottom half of your body. So inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your bum, lock your knees, point your toes. You're squeezing so hard that your feet actually come off the floor slightly. But it's not because you're lifting from the hip. It's just because you've tensed your muscles. Inhale, and as you exhale, then lowering down. Good. And now your upper body. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're lifting your upper body up. Roll your shoulders behind you and reach your hands down your thighs. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're lowering down with grace and control. Not thank God for that. Okay, now your whole body. So your upper body should get up a bit higher now because you've got your whole, the bottom half is strengthening you. So inhale, as you exhale, lock your bum, point your toes, lock your knees, up you come, upper body, roll your shoulders behind your back, push your hands down your thighs, you're shining your heart out across the room. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're lowering down. Go all the way down and release if you want to. If not, keep a little bit of tension. Inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Inhale, exhaling lower. Inhale, exhaling up you come. Inhale, exhaling lower. I've just had that thought. I love Pilates. Inhale, and as you exhale, up you come, push those legs together. Inhale, exhaling lower. And last one, inhale, and as you exhale, up you come, reach. Inhale, exhaling, lowering down. Good, well done. So that is strengthening your lower back and the muscles either side of your spine. Also, by pushing your shoulders behind you, you're stretching out across the front of your chest. Good. Now bring your hands up next to your shoulders. Well, just in front actually. And you're going to keep your elbows into the side. So we're going to do a cobra. Now listen, you've got to think about this one. Right. So inhale, and as you exhale, lift your head off the mat. Your neck's still straight. You haven't just lifted your head, it's because your upper body's come up. Now, you're going to just be hovering over your mat or cushion. Now, use the brain. Turn off your bum muscles. Turn off your leg muscles. Think, what are you using? What are you working? Should have narrowed it down to a couple of muscles either side of your spine, just in the middle of your shoulder blades there. If you come up higher, you're using other muscles. Just see if you can narrow it down. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower down and release everything completely. It's when you do that, you realise that muscles are still turned on. Let's try it again. Inhale, and as you exhale, just bring your head up to the hover. Release your bum. Release your legs. We don't want the lower back muscles on. Just in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower down. Okay, we're going to start like that, but carry on up a bit higher. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're coming up to the hover. No bum, no legs. Just those muscles either side of your spine by your shoulder blade. And now, squeeze your bum, lock your knees, point your toes. Leave your forearms where they are on the mat, and you're lifting up. Become aware of all those muscles along your spine and up to your middle back now activating. There's no weight in your hands at all. Good, so you've got as far as you can go. And now gently push on your hands to push yourself further up. You're shining your heart out across the room. You've still got your hips on the mat. Don't lift your hips. So we've activated the backs of your upper arms now, your triceps. Inhale, and as you exhale, release your arms. Be conscious of those muscles turning off. Good. Gradually release the back muscles, your bum, your legs, and you're coming back to that hover. Good. And lower down. It's very good for you to practice with using your brain to turn muscles on and off. It's so that in your everyday life you can make sure that you're using the right muscles for the right job. A lot of us will go to pick something up, to bracing our core and bending our knees. We grit our teeth and use our neck and all sorts of things. I'm speaking from experience. And that's when we end up with injuries. So it's very good practice. It helps you build those neural pathways. So let's do that again. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're lifting your forehead off the mat, not far. Quarter of an inch, centimetre, about that. Turn off your bum. your legs. Good. Now squeeze your bum, lock your knees, point your toes, and start lifting. You're not using your hands. You can feel the back muscles turning on either side of your spine. And now when you've got as far as you can go, gently push on your hands. So you're going up gently and go as far as is right for you. If you're feeling tight down the front, you can't go too far. It might be your hip flexors are tight. So this is opening the front of your hips as well. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're releasing your arms. You're gradually turning off all of those muscles along your spine and your back. And now releasing your legs and your bum. Come back to the hover. And lower down, completely relax. Did you feel any other muscles turn off? You were using them then for the hover. One more like that. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming up to the hover. Turn off all those other muscles. Now squeeze your bum, lock your knees, point your toes. Up you come. Feel the muscles starting to work and where they're coming on. Good. And now gently pushing on your hands. Feel it in the back of your arms. Feel the opening in your hips. Feel your bum and legs working. Feel the stretch across the front of your chest. And your shoulder blades should be down your back, so they're not up around your ear, they're down your back. Should have mentioned that earlier, sorry. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're releasing your arms. Releasing those back muscles. Releasing your bum and your legs. Come back to the hover. Now check that every other muscles, all those other muscles are turned off. You've just got the muscles between your shoulder blades. And then lower down to the mat. Pushing up onto all fours, put your feet together and your knees apart. And you're pushing your bum down onto your feet as you're reaching forward. Now you should feel now stretching your lower back. If you're able to lower your body down towards the mat, you can leave your arms out straight or fold them up. But it's more important that you keep your bum down and get your head down. I want you to feel the stretch here in your lower back. Whenever you bend your back backwards like we've just done, you always need to stretch it out the other way, otherwise you'll get a bad back. This is called rest pose. If ever you've got a sore lower back, this is a really good pose to get into. Now breathe. Take the breath in through your nose and imagine it's going down to your lower back. And as you exhale, imagine that's taking any tension away. And then consciously release those muscles. When you're happy that you've released those muscles in your back, then come on up to lying on your side. We're going to do torpedo. So, if you've got a small cushion, you can lay with your arm out flat and put the cushion on top. That is to keep your neck straight. If you haven't got a cushion, no worries. Put your hands behind your ear. Your elbow is in line with your shoulder. Straighten your legs and put your bottom leg to the front corner of your mat. Lock your knee and point your toe. Now your top leg is stretched away in line with your hip. And check your knees are shining forward. So if there was a headlight on each knee, they're shining forward. So by that, I mean it's not rotated and shining at the ceiling. It's rotated forward. Your top hand can be down on the mat, or you can work with your hand on your hip or your hand in the air. Your core is in tight, that's keeping you stable. It's more challenging for you to have your arm up. You're helping your core with your hands down. So, your leg is stretched away, push your hip away. You can feel your waist come off the floor, and now lift the leg. It'll only go so far and it hits your hip. That's how you know your hips are stacked properly. If you can keep lifting your legs, it's because you've leant back in your hip. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your hips stacked square. So you lift the leg, you can feel it hit your hip, you can't take it higher, and lower down, so it's now in line with your hip. So inhaling up, exhaling lower, core is in, inhaling up, exhaling lower, inhaling up, exhaling lower, inhaling up, exhaling lower, inhaling up, exhaling lower. Again, inhaling up, exhaling lower. And just take a break there if you need to. If not, keep your legs stretched away. Keep your core in. And now point your toe, it should already be pointed, and you're just going to take that leg around in little circles. Good. So the leg is moving from the hip. You're not moving your foot around in circles, it's your whole leg. The rest of your body isn't moving because your core's keeping you so stable. Good. Back you go. Reverse those circles. Keep breathing. It's always a bonus. Good. Around you go to the top and lower down. Bring both legs into line now so they're both straight with your hip. Your hands down in front of you. Check this elbow hasn't crept forward so your spine is straight. Again, your knees, the headlights are shining forward. Now stretching away, point your toes, keep both legs stuck together, inhaling up and exhaling lower. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. Last one coming up. Inhaling up, exhaling lower, and rest. Good. We're lifting both legs up again. Good. There we are. And now you're going to open your legs, one forward, one back, and back to center. Different direction for each leg. Good. And back to center. Open. Close. You're trying not to wobble. If you're wobbling, reduce that range of movement. Keep the movement small. Good. Keep breathing. Back to center, stick your legs together and lower down. Okay, rolling over onto your back. Keep your feet near your bum. Your arms are on the floor. And now we're going to do a couple of spine curls. So inhale. And as you exhale, belly to spine, tilting your hips towards you, squeeze your bum and you're rolling up. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling down through your spine. Tailbone comes down last, release your bum muscles. Inhale. And as you exhale, pelvic tilt, belly to spine, and then squeeze your bum muscles and you're rolling up. Straight line, shoulder to knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling down. Check your knees are straight with your hips. Don't let them come open. Inhale. And as you exhale, pelvic tilt, squeeze your bum, you're rolling up. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling down. And then here comes my favourite exercise ever. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling up through your spine. And they're staying up. Keep your hips up. Inhaling, take your arms over your head and reach away. And exhale as you leave your arms there and roll your body down, one vertebrae at a time, onto the mat. And when your tailbone hits, inhale. And as you exhale, your arms come up to your side. Did you know that one? One more. Inhale. And as you exhale, pelvic tilt. Squeeze your bum, you're rolling up. Straight line from shoulder to knee. Good. Keep your hips up. Inhale. And as you exhale, your arms go up over your head. And you're reaching away. Leave your arms there as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're rolling down. Glorious stretch down your sides, tailbone hits. Inhale. And as you exhale, your arms come up. Back down to your side. That was good. Other side now. You'll continue rolling over to the other side, but I don't want to turn my back to you. So you can work with your arm out straight, your head on the little cushion, or you can put your hands behind your head and check that your elbows in line with your shoulder. Your bottom leg comes forward, points towards the front of the mat. The top leg is stretched out straight from the hip. Both knees are shining forward. And take hold of your hip and push that hip away. Your waist comes off the floor, you can feel it. Try and keep that position. And now, lifting your leg up, check it's hitting your hip and you can't take it any further. If you can keep lifting, it's because you're rolling back, I'm exaggerating. Okay, so just check. You should get to a point there where it hits your hip, mine is there, and you can't go any further. So, lowering your leg, this is straight with your hip now, your body, it's not forward. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. 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 One more. Inhaling up, exhaling lower. Coming down to rest if you need to. If not, keep stretched out in line with your hip. Check that your hips pushed away. There's a gap under your waist. It's not flat on the floor. Good. And now you're going to take your leg around in little circles. Keep breathing. Keep your core in. Core has lots to think about. Good. Smooth movements to the top. Reverse. Around we go. Good. Feeling that in my hip now. I don't know about you. Good. And lowering down. Bringing both legs back. Now they're stuck together. So we're going, this is called a torpedo. So we're going to be lifting our legs together. So inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Don't land. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Last one. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. And rest. It's enough resting, taking your legs up. Good, and so now we're going to walk one leg forward, one leg back, back to center, other way, scissoring really. Good. Keep breathing. Good. One more after this. Good. Back to center, stick your legs together and lowering down. Good. Rolling over onto your back now. We'll do 3 more spine curls, or a few more than 3. Bringing your feet in towards your hips, towards your bum, your arms are by your side. Inhale, and as you exhale, belly to spine, pelvic tilt, squeeze your bum, you're rolling up. Your legs are still straight with your hips, if not, come apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down through your spine. When your tailbone hits, release. Inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your bum, rolling up. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. Keep the bum squeeze on until your tailbone hits. And now we're going to do the stretchy arms away thing. Inhale, and as you exhale, pelvic tilt, squeeze your bum, you're rolling up, you're staying up. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're taking your arms over your head and away. Keep stretching away, leave your arms there. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. When your tailbone hits, release. And then inhale, exhaling, arms back over your head. One more like that, that's all. Inhale, and as you exhale, pelvic tilt, squeeze your bum, you're rolling up. Inhale, and as you exhale, your arms go over your head. Keep stretching away. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're rolling down. Good. When your tailbone hits, inhale, and as you exhale, your arms come up by your side. Take your arms a little way away from your body and just let your knees drop to one side as you look the other way. So you're not pushing down on your knees, you're just waiting for them to fall. So you're relaxing your spine and your waist. Inhale as you're putting your knees up to center. Exhaling as you drop them down. You look one way, knees go the other. Just feeling that relax. Going to do one more each side. So inhaling up, exhaling over. And last one, inhaling. Try and use your core to take your knees over rather than just your leg muscles. And breathe. Inhaling up. Good. So now if you can, get hold of your feet. If you can't, then get hold of behind your thighs. What you want to do is not at all elegant or no. So you're trying to take your knees down towards the floor. So this is a really good hip stretch. So if you can't get hold of your feet, then trying to pull them there, taking your knees down to the side. Now breathe and just see if you can release your hips a little bit more so your knees drop a little bit lower. This is called happy baby stretch. Really, really nice for your hips. Good. Releasing, taking one foot down at a time. You've made it to relaxation, so well done. So, making yourself comfortable on your mat, laying down. If it's comfortable for you, lay with your arms rotated so your palms are to the ceiling. Your heels are in and your toes are open so your feet have fallen outwards. And gently close your eyes and breathe. So you're breathing in through your nose and taking the air to your stomach now, because we finished Pilates, so we don't need to pull in our core. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths into our belly together. So in through your nose. Exhaling, belly full. Inhaling, belly rise. Exhaling, belly fall. Last one. Inhaling, belly rise. Exhaling, belly fall. And now let your breath find its natural rhythm. You're just taking a normal amount of breath and breathe deeply. And just notice how your body is feeling now. Can you notice any parts of your body in particular that feel that they've been exercised? And then bring your awareness to the area at the base of your neck, between your shoulder blades. A lot of people carry their tension here. So on your next in-breath, imagine the air is going to that area at the base of your neck. And it's gathering up all that tension. And then you're going to exhale it away out of your mouth as you consciously relax your shoulders back down towards the mat. You might want to do that again. If not, you're just breathing down into your belly. And then bring your attention to your face. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Release the tiny muscles behind your eyes. Relax your cheeks and your jaw. There should be a gap between your teeth. And your tongue should be in the bottom of your mouth. And breathe. Gradually bring your awareness back to your room. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Inhale as you take your arms up over your head and stretch, stretch, stretch away. And exhale as you bring your arms down. When you're ready, turn over onto your side. Don't get up immediately if you've been laying down a while, you might get a bit dizzy. Take a couple of breaths there. And then when you're ready, push yourself up into seated. And you're sitting on your mat either cross-legged or in long frog. So your legs are out in front of you and your soles of your feet are together. You're sitting up straight. So you're on the points of your sit bones, your blades are down your back, and the crown of your head is lifted to the ceiling. Good. Inhaling, taking your arms up, reach, 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 place your palms together. Bring your hands down into prayer. Well done. Well done for giving yourself that time and for working and nurturing yourself. You've done really well. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully,